Sadani, you will be candidate A. Tamara, you will be candidate B. This is IELTS B1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. My name's Angelina. Candidate A, what's your full name? Yes, Sadani, you're candidate A. What's your full name?
My full name is Sudeni Aishika Fernando.
What can I call you?
You can call me Sudeni.
Sadani, where do you come from?
I'm come from Sri Lanka. I live in Negombo.
How long it's been you've lived there?
I live here in. I am birth in. I'm in childhood.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A. Candidate B, can I have your full name, please?
My full name is Tamara Dangani Kottahachi.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Tamara.
Can you spell your name?
Tamara.
Where do you come from?
I come from Piliandala in Sri Lanka.
How long it's been you've lived there?
I have lived here since my birth.
Thank you so much, candidate B. Now we'll begin with phase 1A. Candidate A and candidate B find out from each other about each other's favorite music. You have 2 minutes for it, and your time begins now.
Hello. What's your favorite music channels? Do you watch music on TV, radio? How do you watch Sudeni? Do you listen to music?
Yeah, I like to listen music. I like very funny and classic music. Really, it's very. I like to enjoy that. What about you?
I like more or less pop and jazz. Actually, I like pop music a lot. In my 80s and 90s music, I really love. And my favorite music singers are like Britney Spears, Janet Jackson, all that. Lot of names are coming under in the 90s century. How about you?
I'm not. I like newest musicians like Shihan Miranga, like that. Shihan Miranga, Dinesh Kamage. I like that musicians.
That's true.
Yeah.
From my school days, I used to like a lot of Western type of music. So that's why I was quoting Britney Spears and all those names. I do like classic music as well, as you said. What exactly in classic music you like? I mean, the singers properly in Sri Lankan singers?
Yeah.
Like Nanda Malini or somebody like that? Or Shehani?
Both of our life, I
Okay.
hear most of time I'm here in Shihan Miranga, that newest musicians music.
I see. So how often do you listen to music? Do you listen all day?
Oh, I like to listen music daily, but I don't have time. But when I'm free time, we hear music 1 hour like that.
Yeah, I too switch on the radio when I'm cooking, while I'm on the go, even in a car, even while driving, doing everything I listen to music. So it's in my body, I feel sometimes. So I sometimes dance with music, do exercises with music. How about you? What kind of things do you do while listening to music?
Yeah, I'm also do exercise, hear music, and when I relax time, I hear music. When I help my mother in cooking, that time also I like to listen music.
Did you write?
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Now we'll begin with phase 1B. Candidate A, you will talk for 90 seconds about a memorable day at school. And candidate B, you will talk for 90 seconds about your favorite historical place in your country. You both have 1 minute to think about your topics. You may think about what would you say. You may take notes if you wish. Your time to think begins now. All right, candidate A, please speak about a memorable day at school for 90 seconds. Candidate B, please listen carefully so that you can ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate A about whatever she will tell you. Speak, candidate A.
My memorable days school is our sport meet. Every day they have a sport meet in our school. It's very funny time, and we can say participate every activities. I like sports meet in my school. Um, um, I like to participate in group games and other games. Every
Yes, keep going, candidate B. Please keep talking. Sorry, candidate A, please keep talking. Anything else? Because time, you still have time.
um, and it's very I don't have idea about that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A. Candidate B, could you please ask 3 follow-up questions about candidate A's memorable day at school? You have to ask 3 questions.
What kind of sport activities did you participate while you participated your sports meet?
Actually, I like to participate group games. It's a group. We can win easily. Then I like to participate in my childhood in drill, in other dancing events like that. In another running events and like that.
Okay. How often do you have sports meets in your school? Is it once a year, twice a year?
Once a year.
Once a year. Which activity? Yeah.
Thank you so much, candidate B, for your questions. Now, candidate B, please talk about the given topic for 90 seconds, and your time begins now.
Yes. About my favorite historic place in Sri Lanka, actually, it's the Kandy Dalada Maligawa. That's in Kandy in upcountry. Lot of tourist attraction is there to that place. Actually, it is just because how our Lord Buddha in Buddhism, as you might know, who was a big person in the about 2,600 years ago. According to Sri Lanka, it's a religious place because that's where he went and that's where his tooth relic is situated. So we call it a very sacred place. Most of the people travel all the way once a year to worship the Lord Buddha's tooth relic there. And it is a very auspicious time to go there. There is auspicious time, and there are special religious forms in Dalada Maligawa where they do their form of religious activities, and it's a nice sight to see with the golden statues, and it's like a golden temple, and there are a lot of, even the roof is made out of gold, and the architecture is fascinating. When you go inside the Dalada Maligawa, you can see lotus flowers, everything made out of gold, and sometimes the tusks of elephants are hanging around, and people go and worship there with highest and their biggest motives, and asking for Buddha to give the blessings. So in Kandy, you go there, nobody else, even from other religions, like Christian, Muslim, other religion people will go there, because just to see the nice place. It's a fascinating place. It's
Thank
one of the
you. Thank you so much, candidate B. Now, candidate A, could you please ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate B about her favorite historical place in her country? Your time begins now.
Why you like that place?
because it's a sacred place and I'm a Buddhist.
Yeah. What are the places like to see there?
I really like to see the shrine room upstairs in the Dalada Maligawa and the place where there is a museum. That's the place.
Um, and how many years that history of the that place?
It's more than 1,000 years or so. I can't be very precise as to how many years. I should study a little bit more online, actually.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A, for your questions. Now we will begin with the listening test. All right, candidate A and candidate B, please listen to the recording and tell me what job is each speaker talking about: a police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager? You're talking about A, a police officer, B, a pilot, C, a hotel manager.
Recording 1.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Constable James MacDonald, and as you may know, I'm the community police officer for the local area. That means that, as part of my job, I try to get out in the community as much as possible, talk to the people that live in this neighbourhood, people like yourselves, and make sure there's an effective level of communication between the public and the police, hence the reason for this meeting. There have been several burglaries in the area in the last few weeks, and I'd like to talk about ways you can keep your home and property safe.
Recording 2.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling okay after the activities of the last week or so. I know you've all been working very hard recently, and we've been exceptionally busy, especially with the wedding last weekend and the trade fair straight after that. And now we have only 3 days to prepare for the birthday party this weekend. The events recently have gone extremely well, and the hotel is beginning to get a very good reputation, so we need to keep it up.
Candidate. All right, candidate A, can you tell me what is the job of the first speaker? A police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager?
A police officer.
Thank you. Candidate B, can you tell me what is the job of the second person in the second recording, please?
A hotel manager.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, you both have to listen once again and answer some questions. Candidate B, from the first recording, what does the police officer make sure? And what has been happening in the last few weeks in the area? Candidate A, you will tell me from the first recording, how many days does the hotel have to prepare for the birthday party? Candidate A, you will tell me from the second recording, how many days does the hotel have to prepare for the birthday party and why the hotel is getting good reputation? Let's listen once again.
Recording 1.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Constable James MacDonald, and as you may know, I'm the community police officer for the local area. That means that, as part of my job, I try to get out in the community as much as possible, talk to the people that live in this neighbourhood, people like yourselves, and make sure there's an effective level of communication between the public and the police, hence the reason for this meeting. There have been several burglaries in the area in the last few weeks, and I'd like to talk about ways you can keep your home and property safe.
Recording 2.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling okay after the activities of the last week or so. I know you've all been working very hard recently, and we've been exceptionally busy, especially with the wedding last weekend and the trade fair straight after that. And now we have only 3 days to prepare for the birthday party this weekend. The events recently have gone extremely well, and the hotel is beginning to get a very good reputation, so we need to keep it up.
Right, Candidate B, from the first recording, what does the police officer make sure?
He makes sure to talk with people and the community effectively.
Thank you. And what has been happening in the last few weeks in the area?
There had been several burglaries, and he has to make sure the houses are kept safe
Thank
from
you.
burglars.
Thank you so much, Candidate B. Candidate A, from the second recording, how many days does the hotel have to prepare for the birthday party?
3 days.
Thank you. And also tell me, why is the hotel getting good reputation?
Because there have more wedding parties and birthday parties.
Thank you. Because of the good recent events. Nice job. You both have passed the listening. This is phase 2B of IELTS Life Skills B1 speaking and listening test. Plan and decide together. Candidate A and Candidate B, please imagine a situation. What would you like to buy for holiday in the mountains? Hats, jackets, or boots? First decide with each other what would you like to buy as you both are going together. Candidate A and Candidate B, please tell me, what would you like to buy for holiday in the mountains?
We would like to buy boots.
Yeah.
Okay, boots it is. Now Candidate A and Candidate B, plan and decide together all these points given in this table on the right side. Please start to plan and decide together. You have 2 minutes for it and your time begins now.
So we want to buy boots for holiday in the mountains. How about you? You also like to buy the boots, as you said. So where are we going to buy it? Where are we going to go to buy it, actually? Yes, Sudheni?
Yeah, it's very important to boots to go mountains. And I think in the shopping centers there we can buy it. I
How
think
about
it's in
in Colombo? You will find some good boots in Colombo, places like One Gold Face or somewhere.
yeah, I think they have boots in a golf fairs, but their price is expensive. There are small shopping halls, and they are in a cheap price. They can get we can get
I
cheap
do
price.
agree with you. Yeah, we might catch the shops in the Nugegod area where it's more or less close to Colombo. So we might
Yeah.
able to go for good prices. What are the other measures we will have to take to enjoy the cold weather? I think the jackets and all that we will have to buy as well.
Yeah, very important to jackets
But
also. What about you? What about
I
think about
already
you?
have some jackets. That's why I thought of going for a pair of boots. How about you?
Um,
What else do we actually have to take precautions because of the cold weather? Because it must be really cold over there.
yeah.
Of course, we have to get some hats, don't we? Would you like to take somebody with you on the holiday other than myself and yourself? How are we going to spend it over there? Somebody who will
Um,
make us more cheerful?
yeah, we go there in a group with your friends and my friends. Um, they are
I
not
would
they
like to
are
bring my daughter too because you're like my daughter. So I would like
yeah
to bring my daughter to spend the holiday in the mountains.
okay. I get my mother and your daughter and you.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's lovely, isn't it? We will have to take some food and how we will have to have a picnic or something over in the mountains. That's a lovely idea, I think.
mm.
How about what do you think? Isn't
It's
it?
very
Must be sunny
uh,
up there in the mountains.
it's very easy to get ready foods and go there. Then they are cold weather. We can cook. We can't cook. They are
Yeah, we will have to get some food, of course, because I don't think we'll have to find fire. We might have to
yeah
make fire using the two stones, rubbing it against
yeah
each other. We'll try to find. I think it's a good idea to get some box of matches or something
yeah
like that way of getting some fire, because
yeah.
it must be really cold up there.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
Uh,
and your mother is there for us to help too.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate A and Candidate B. This is the end of Plan and Decide Together. You have to discuss what kinds of facilities are available in cities compared to countryside or villages. Please talk.
When comparing to the countryside and the city life, cities, you get lot of
Lot of
differences,
facilities
lot of facilities. So you get hospitals, universities,
and transport
name it,
system also.
everything is there actually. Shopping malls, cinemas, yeah. Unlike
They
in
all,
countryside. What do you
there
think
there are a lot of different difficulties, and
in the
they don't have
countryside? Yeah.
facilities in the countryside. There are no transports, no hospitals, and no any
Sometimes sometimes you have to walk very far to go to a
of
place, even to buy something, to go to a boutique. Sometimes you have to walk about 1 or 2 miles, even to get some water, isn't it?
yeah.
Even the basic facilities are not there in the countryside sometimes, even to reach them. And it's very,
Schools also, their children's not get education, but there
yeah,
are no schools like
yes,
that.
unlike in the city life.
Yeah,
City side, you can find a lot of good universities, good schools, and sometimes you name it, whatever you want within a call, you can get a taxi to your home. Transportation wise, highways. How do you think? What do you like? Whether you like the countryside or the cities?
Actually, I like city life. Everyone like in they have most of facilities area, and I like also city side.
Yeah, it's only thing is it's very noisy and it's a lot of pollution is there. But when compared to countryside, it's more or less, it's
Yeah.
quite convenient, it's true. But
Yeah.
facilities, what we find in the countryside is admirable and quite fascinating, because whatever you want, it's you get it in a click of a phone, or sometimes even through the phone call, everything can be brought to home, not like in the city or not like in the countryside, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think, if you're given a choice to live in the country, would you like to stay in the countryside?
I don't like to live countryside because I want everything in near. Then I like to live in a city side.
Yeah, but mostly our relatives used to live in countryside, and they get their things done somehow nowadays. Even with the transportation wise, the facilities we find in the countryside is very poor. Even I think even all over the world, it's like that. Countryside is very nice, beautiful, quiet, but city side facilities, with the city side facilities, you can do anything at what you like. I feel it's a magnificent idea to live in the city, because nowadays nobody wants to waste their time on finding a place. Like if you get ill in the middle of the night, how can you find your facility? I mean, the hospital, how can you go there? If you have the hospital close by in the country, in the city, you just go within a second, within a 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you reach your hospital, isn't it?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate A and Candidate B.